No, Ramesses. It is only beginning.
But Moses, didn't you see what happened? The priests did the same thing. Pharaoh still has the power over our lives.
Yes, Aaron, it's true. Pharaoh has the power. He can take away your food, your home, your freedom. He can take away your sons and daughters. With one word, Pharaoh can take away your very lives. But there is one thing he cannot take away from you: your faith. Believe, for we will see God's wonders.
Right. All right. I want to give first and foremost all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakadash. The honors of the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation for Ophelek Akim that's pushing his word and true sincerity. So we want to get on a lesson on Ephesians, the 6th chapter, all right, starting from 10 and down. And, brother going to bring out some precepts. It's going to be a quick lesson. But, this is really for what's really coming down the pipe. I know all the brothers seen the video of what these Amalekites from Esau, the Edomites, is plotting. All right, so, and you see what's going on with this COVID-19. They're using it as a vehicle to bring in their new world order, and to bring in that chip, which is the mark of the beast, the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, according to the book of Revelation 13, verse 16. So it's going to take about 100. It's going to take 100% faith, and and we always, as brothers do, we always pray for increased faith. Okay,
that's right.
All right. So, but the scriptures give us that comfort and that courage to have more faith too, in the same time. All right. Okay.
Right.
So let's begin.
This is Ephesians chapter 6, verse 10. It says, "Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of the Most High."
So it says, "Be strong in the Lord." And what was the what was one of the first two commandments from Yahushua? To believe in the Lord with all your heart. All right. So in order to trust in the Lord, you have to believe in the Lord. You have to believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, that He will know, He will protect you. Okay, so you have to trust in the Lord 100%, and it will be tested. It's gonna be tested for me, this brother, or any other brother, man.
That's right.
Because Yahushua was tested. So what makes you think we're not gonna be tested?
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
All right. Go ahead, start from the top again.
Right. There's back Ephesians 6 and 10. It says, "Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord, in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of the Most High."
What's the whole armor of the Most High? Is this word.
That's
all right. You have a precept for it of the armor. It's in Psalms. Things in whatever you can find. We'll keep reading from there. All right. Put on the whole armor of the Lord. What's the whole armor? Because according to this word is like a sharpened thresh instrument, man. It's like a dagger that can cut you, man. You can find that in Hebrews the 4 and 12.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
All right. So the word of the Lord is compared to a armory, man.
That's right.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So we gotta put on the whole armor of the Lord, man. Meaning this knowledge. All right.
Yep.
All right. Not no 50% knowledge, not no 60% knowledge. It has to be 100% truth. All right.
I got a quick precept for that.
All right. Go ahead.
This is Psalms 91 and 4. It
Yep.
says, "He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler."
Yep, that truth shall be that shield and buckler, man. This knowledge, the prophecies, man. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. That's what it's talking about, man. So we gotta put on the whole armor of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and we doing that now by what? Putting out videos. You got brothers in certain states that can go out and digitally speak the prophecies of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Okay, and it's a beautiful thing. Even brothers that's cannot go out, they do their live shows on the weekends on the scheduled time. Each brother in each sections, so it's a beautiful thing. They put on the whole armor because why? They know that flood is coming, man. All right, that flood is coming, man. It's gonna come fast, man. So what do we have? We have the knowledge and wisdom and stability of that time, which is this word.
That's right.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, this is back in Ephesians 6:10. It says, "Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord, in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil."
But we be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Can you give me the definition of wiles and a concordance? For we could withstand the wiles of the devil. Who's the devil? It's the so-called white man. Devil. When you go to the definition, it means deceiver, liar. You know, and who's the forger of lies? The Edomites. All right. Who are the Edomites? The Edomites is the so-called white race, man. Okay, you got Christians bugging out saying, "How do you know?" Well, you got to understand. That's where you need to read the whole book. You got the Table of Nations in Genesis, the 10th chapter. Okay, you got Genesis, the 25th chapter, where Esau is the progenitor of the so-called white race. Esau is Edom. Okay, all right.
This is from the Blue Letter. It's the concordance G3179. It says methodia, which it says cunning arts, deceit, craft, trickery.
There you go. Crafty, trickery. You know what I'm saying? So the wiles of the devil, man. Why? Because they have a crafty. They have a crafty counsel. According to what was it? Malachi. They seek. They devise things upon their beds. They devising crafty counsel against who? The Israelites, man. The so-called Negroes, which consists of the so-called Negro Latinos and Native Americans, man.
Job speaks about them, the wicked.
That's right.
You know, the Lord gonna cut them off in their craftiness.
That's right, brother. That's right. Go ahead.
This back in Ephesians 6:12. It says, "Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
That's right.
For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities."
Yeah, this is more of a spiritual thing, man. As you can see, our people, the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, and the American peons that's over here, they're getting deceived by this trickery, by this witchcraft called the media, the propaganda of the COVID-19 and other things, right? But in the same time, there's a World War III is about to produce, man. All right? There's bad relations between Iran and America and the other nations, man. Russia and America. There's tensions, man.
Yep.
That's growing each day, man. But people don't know about it because they're deceived by the trickery of the media. The COVID-19, and guess what else they covering up? They cover up the chariots of the Lord, which you ignorantly call UFOs, man.
That's right.
It's been mass sightings of it for the past 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Yep.
Okay, so they're using their propaganda machine, the media, which is witchcraft, all right, to deceive the people and keep their attention onto one spot. Fear. They're using fear amongst the people. They're using fear to the people. They're using fear against the people right now, man. All right, because it's hard for an average dumbass nigga to process more than one thing, man. All right, go ahead.
Well, it's back. Ephesians 6:12 says, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world."
Witchcraft. And who does rule the darkness of this world? Let's talk about the Illuminati, man. The elites of the so-called white people, the bankers, man. And you got the elites of the other nations that's hand in hand with the so-called white man. Okay? Give me Psalms 83 real quick. These are the elites of the elites of the darkness of the rulers of this world. You're gonna see these kings, man. All right. And guess what? Yahweh Shah, our big brother, is gonna snatch the crowns off their heads, man. Literally. Okay.
This is Psalms chapter 83, verse 3. It says, well, I start 2. It says, "For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head."
Yeah, the enemies made a tumult. They made an agreement together. They made a pact together. They came together. Okay? All right, go ahead.
It says, "They have taken crafty counsel against thy people."
They have taken crafty counsel, man, against what people? The Israelites. Okay? What was one of the crafty counsels they doing right now? They use their media witchcraft to use the new face of COVID-19. The new face of COVID-19 is the so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Yep.
All right? Not them stupid gooks anymore. They slapped it right back on us, man. Remember, we're under heavy curses. We shall be a proverb, man.
Yep.
According to Deuteronomy 28 chapter. Go ahead.
Yep. It says, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones.
And who's that hidden ones? It's talking about the children of Israel, man. Okay? All right? The hidden ones, the elect, first and foremost. They're trying to devise so many, because Esau wants his birthright back, man. All right? He doesn't know who the elect is, but he trying his damn hardest to try to kill off the elect.
Yep.
All right? Go ahead.
It says, they have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
And guess what? That worked. Because you got 2/3 of our own people, so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, call themselves African American, call themselves Muslim,
Right.
call themselves Mexican, call themselves Puerto Rican. There you go. The name of Israel is not in their remembrance anymore.
Yep.
They under these names that the so-called white man gave them.
Yep.
They're in a Gentile state of mind right now, man.
That's right.
Okay? That's a true Gentile.
That's
all right? Okay, go ahead.
It says, for they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee.
Right, they consulted together in one consent. They confederate against thee, meaning they together, man. They together as one against who? Yahweh Shai's people, the Israelites, man.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
It says the tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Eden. Why did it start there? Because the blessing. You could go to Genesis, the 27th chapter about Esau's blessing, man. He shall inherit the fatness of the earth and shall rule by the sword.
Yep.
So Edom is going to be the first one mentioned.
Yep.
He's the one that got everybody together to do all this, man.
That's right.
Why? Because he's the head nigga in charge, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, the real nigga. It says the tabernacles of Edom, the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes.
So there you go. It's telling you nations who's confederate together, the elites of these nations, to keep our people down. All right, and the elites of these nations is using their media to put war against the Israelites, man. That's what it's coming down to. All right, in order to what? To fill the new world order, man. You got the house of Edom, what it said, the tabernacles of Edom, which is the so-called white race.
Yep.
Ishmaelites is what? The so-called Arabs. All right, and the Moabites is the so-called Chinese. What's going on today? It's nothing but news about China, nothing but news about the Middle East, and nothing but news about these so-called white people struggling for power, man.
Yep.
Okay, that's it on that. Let's go back.
It's back in Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. It says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
Against spiritual wickedness in high places, because they use their warlocks, you know, because you got the elites called the Illuminati. I could give you an understanding, for people can understand. It's more than just the Illuminati. There's several groups, all right? You got the Vatican. They part of the elites, okay? They use warlocks, witchcraft to put curses on our people, man.
Yep.
It's opening from the Lord and everything, but they put out these curses. They even use media, the news, the propaganda. That's a form of witchcraft, man.
Yep.
To hypnotize the people, man, of this world, and it's working. You got everybody wearing masks.
Yep.
You got everybody wearing gloves because they believe what the media tells them.
Yep.
Okay? It's more of a mental thing, and they got y'all in the bag, man. And that's why we laughing at you right now.
That's right.
You got anything to say, brother?
Right. And like the brother was saying, it's true, because Esau uses his media, mainly these news outlets, you know, because over here in America, you know, Esau is known for propaganda. You know, he pushes certain things on the news, and he does it so repetitive that it's just like when they play a song on the radio. You listen to a song, you may not even like that song, but they keep playing it over and over again. And eventually, you catch yourself reciting it. It's what they're doing it to the people. They're drilling this COVID-19 so much into the people that these people, like the brother said, they out here wearing masks, gloves, and all these different things. You know, because it's been driven so much to the point where you know they it's not even they do it subconsciously. You know what I'm saying? Like now you got people that drive in their car with their mask on.
That's
you know
right.
they be in their car by themselves and they got a mask on inside their car on their own car.
That's
you
right.
know?
That's right, brother.
But
That's
that just goes back to what the brother said that you know Esau's media.
That's right. Go ahead.
It's back in Ephesians 6:13. It says, "Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High."
So you see what's going on. You see the witchcraft and everything. So that ain't it about the time to be more spiritual than carnal?
Right,
All right. Not to be saying, you know, some silliness, man.
right,
Not to be putting out videos saying that Tupac was a prophet, man. I'm gonna get down on that on a separate video. Okay. Right now we're in a time of prophecy, man. Right now we're in a time of this beast man, the so-called white man. He trying to instill a new world order, man. Okay. So we got to put on that whole armor, man. We got to put all the weapons in, man.
Yep.
Okay, and fight against this devil with what? The scriptures, man. With prophecy. We just got. Don't you know by us teaching His word, we're sending a sweet savor unto the Lord, that vibration. And guess what? Them prophecies unfolding real quick, day by day. It's always something new every week.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So the brothers are putting on that whole breastplate of armor with faith, man.
Yep.
Because we believe as a whole that the kingdom is coming right away, man.
That's right.
It's coming, man.
That's right.
All right. Go ahead.
It says, "Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day."
What's the evil day? Give me Jeremiah 30 verse 7. What's that evil day? It's the time of Jacob's trouble, man. And so-called nigga Latino Native Americans, y'all had plenty of time to know about this word. Y'all had plenty of time. Even the ones that call yourselves Israelites, man. You had plenty of time to repent. Y'all still got time to repent. You know what I'm saying? The open place of repentance is with the brothers who's teaching His word, man.
That's
All
right.
right? And guess what's that evil day coming? Go ahead and read it.
Okay, this is Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7. It says, "Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it.
That's right.
Is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
Even in time of Jacob's trouble. Go ahead.
But he shall be saved out of it."
And he that shall be saved. Who's that he? He's talking about the elect. That's the brothers, that's the hopeful elect, the brothers that's pushing out this knowledge and this truth and prophecies of this book, man. Of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Alright? And telling all the other nations that they're gonna be going in slavery, man, when that time comes, man. But there's gonna be a day of evil upon our people, man. Upon our people that's not right, man. That's why we out here pushing out these videos. This is a spiritual battle.
Yep.
Because our people are hard-headed, man.
Yep.
Okay? This is a spiritual battle, man. So we put on that whole armor to really to warn our people, man, what's gonna come down upon you. Because we see it. That COVID-19, then the chip, they're gonna roll on you, Jake, man. That's why they got the military staged in every part of each state, man. On each county. They're ready to roll on you niggas, man. It's a matter of time.
That's right.
You seen dudes getting beat up in a bus because they didn't have a mask on, man. That's just the tipping point. It's gonna get bad out here, man.
That's right.
All right.
That's right. Quick precept.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Jeremiah, Matthew 28:19. It says, "Go ye therefore and teach all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father."
This not talking about every nation, okay? To correct you Christians out there, because I know y'all watching right now, because y'all can't go to church. Y'all can't go to church, so y'all gotta learn somehow, right?
Yeah.
When it's talking about all nations, give me James the 1st chapter.
Right.
All right. When it's talking about all the nations, it's talking about there's Israelites in each part of the country, man. All the four corners of the earth.
Yep.
All right. Our people are mixed within these other nations, man. They there. Trust me. You see camps all over the world. You got GMS Italia.
Yep.
You got GMS Germany. You got GMS Jamaica. You got GMS Puerto Rico, right? If he's, I haven't seen a video from that brother. I could be wrong. You got brothers all over the globe, man, teaching His word and what? Turning this world upside down, man. Because we're in the book of Acts, man.
Yeah.
Okay? Go ahead.
Yeah, this is James chapter 1 verse 1. It says, "James, a servant of the Most High and of the Lord Yahushai, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad."
To the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad. You understand? That's what it means to teach all nations. Why? Because the 12 tribes, the children of Israel are scattered throughout all nations, man.
Right.
Okay, so you can't be a spiritual Israelite.
Right.
Romans the 9th chapter would destroy that doctrine you're spewing out. Now go back to Matthew. Read that part again.
It's back in Matthew chapter 28, verse 19. It says, "Go ye therefore and teach all nations."
Now go to James. But they can get it, you know what I'm saying?
God.
It's all right.
One second.
Yeah, that's saying he don't want us to bring that out, man.
Yeah.
Try to make the papers stick together on purpose.
It's, I know it's at the Hebrews. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah,
This is
got
back in James chapter 1, verse 1. It says, "James, a servant of the Most High, of the Lord Yahushua, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greetings."
That's right, which are scattered abroad greetings. Now let's go back to Matthew.
Yep.
Now hold that. Remember, it said 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, meaning scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. I had some Christian commented on a board. And I said, look, man, who you call Jesus Christ only came for his people, or the Israelites. So they had the nerve to rebuttal me. I understand, they're Christian, they don't know anything.
Yeah.
But they said, well, he put a scripture, said, I have other sheep that's not in his fold. Don't know what he's talking about. See, that's when you know they don't know history. They don't know the Old Testament. All right? Go ahead.
It's back in Matthew 28 and 19. It says, Go ye therefore and teach all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit, teaching them to observe all things whatsoever I have commanded you. And lo, I am with you always. That's the point I'm bringing out. I'm with you always, even unto the end of the world. Amen.
That's right. He is with us always, even unto the end of the world. Whose world? Who runs this world right now? The so-called white man, the Caucasian race. All right? They the ones who run this world. How do we know? The scriptures say it. Give me Job 9 and 24. You had another precept?
Fine.
You had another one?
Fine.
All right, but let's get that precept first. Job 9:24, and you go back to your precept.
Fine.
All right? How do we know the so-called white man's ruling this world? Well, the scriptures say so. Okay? Because what? They are the children of the wicked, man. Okay?
This is this is Isaiah 14 and 1. It says, "For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land."
Job 9:24. Job 9:20. That was a good one too.
I thought you wanted to read the precept first.
Oh, okay, no. You was holding that precept? Okay.
It's all good.
Get Job 9:20, then go back to your precept. Because we gotta let the people know who's running this earth is the wicked. And the wicked is the so-called white man. The Edomites, Esau, the Idumeans. Alright?
This is Job chapter 9, verse 24. It says, "The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof."
He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. What does it mean by that he covereth the faces of the judges? Well, you need to know history. This is talking about, this is what the so-called white man been doing all his life. He did it with the Greeks, the time in the rule of the Greeks, and he did it in the time of the Renaissance era. Okay? The Renaissance era is when the so-called white man is starting to come into power, man. All right? What he did, the original artwork of the Hebrews, and who you English call God, Yahweh, Basha, and his son, who you English call Jesus Christ, Yahushua, they were black men in these old arts. Okay? So during the Renaissance, meaning the rebirth of what? The Roman Empire, what they did, they covered the faces and put their faces on there as like they were God.
Yeah.
All right? For he could choose his own, he made it his story. His story. Okay? All right? So that's proof right there. Job 9:24. That's a prophecy, man.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
He should cover the faces of the judges there. Who's the main judge they covereth? Yahushua, who you English call Jesus Christ, man. They put a white face with blue eyes in there, and guess what? The whole mass of the whole world, when they think of Jesus, they think of that picture.
Yeah.
Okay? So that's prophecy fulfilled, man.
That's right.
Okay? Go ahead.
It says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
Yeah, where it's not the African, man. Process of elimination. It's not the African. They're not running this world.
Right.
All right. Is it the Chinese running this world? No. It's the so-called white man through history is the one that covered the faces of the judges thereof. If you think I'm wrong about it, comment on the board. Show me proof, because we got proof. We got tons of videos.
Yeah.
Okay? We got tons of videos of artifacts that have been erased. Okay? Now we're in the age of information. We can get any type of information we want, man. You don't have to buy books that's like $1,000 or $5,000. We could find it in the internet, just like that.
That's right.
Okay?
That's
Why?
right.
Because the Lord allowed it, man. Why? Because he used the unicorn, was the internet, to spread the truth, man.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right. That was
it?
in
Yeah,
that.
go back to your precept.
This is Isaiah chapter 14, verse 1. It says, for the Lord, Yahweh Shai, will have mercy on Jacob.
And who's Jacob? It's talking about Israelites.
Yep.
So-called Negro Latinos and Native Americans, all right? That's who you're going to have mercy upon. Jacob, the elect. Okay?
Yep.
First and foremost.
That's right.
Go ahead.
It says, and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
Go ahead, brother.
That's talking about the Israelite foreigners.
That's right, brother.
Because you're gonna have, like the brother was saying, we scattered among all these different nations. That's why you have brothers in Italy, brothers in Germany, brothers in London, the UK, brothers in South and Central America.
That's right.
You know, brothers throughout the whole world. You know what I'm saying? That's able to understand this word and preach in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahweh. Because even though the brothers, some of them brothers, they speak different languages, but you can still hear them say Yahweh Shem Yahweh.
That's right.
We all, they call upon those names.
That's what it means by speaking of many tongues. It's brothers throughout different nations speaking the languages of the other nations, man.
Yep.
It's that simple.
Yep.
Okay, and guess what? Them brothers that speak in other tongues is putting that whole armor and putting that 100% faith in the belief of Yahweh Shem Yahweh, knowing that He's gonna come to get us, man.
That's
Lord
right.
willing.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
All right.
It says, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them. Now this is talking about the actual nation.
That's right.
And we approaching that this scripture very shortly. It's going to come to pass.
Right.
We in the times of, like the brother said, we approaching Jacob's trouble.
That's right.
And after Jacob's trouble, this is when that scripture is going to come to pass.
That's right.
All right, it says, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors.
There you go. Who captives they were, man. When we captives amongst the we're still captives upon the so-called white man right now. Social
Right.
Security card, birth
Yep.
certificate. We're still slaves unto them, man.
Right,
So guess what? They're gonna be our slaves, man.
right,
When the kingdom comes, man.
right,
All right.
right. Which is that wickedness in high places.
That's
because
right.
these elites, this is all the agenda of the elites, the international bankers,
That's right.
the elites of Edom, the wicked.
That's right.
The border of wickedness there, because this is all this COVID-19. This is a part of their agenda.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because they getting you people, they prepping you. Well, you people already prepped, but this is the process of them, implementing their new world order.
That's right.
It says, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors.
Yeah, we're gonna rule over our oppressors, Lord willing, man. We're those men. We're the elect. We're the first governing bodies, Lord willing. All right. That's why we call ourselves the hopeful elect.
That's right.
And the hopeful elect is gonna put on the whole armor of faith, man.
That's right.
All right, because we know the flood is coming. We know this, man.
Yep.
But it's gonna take every ounce of faith, man, to withstand the wiles of the devil, man.
That's right.
Okay, all right. Just like the Maccabees brothers, man, they're a perfect example, and Yahweh Shai is a perfect example, man.
That's right.
All right, they still faithful unto their power, man.
That's right.
Okay,
That was it. You want me to finish Ephesians?
Yeah.
This is back in Ephesians 6:13. It says, "Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that you may be able to withstand the evil day."
Give me Isaiah 33 verse 6. This is the whole armor of the Most High. This knowledge, this word, okay? All right? But
right.
guess what? You got to have faith to believe in what this word say,
That's right.
okay? It goes hand in hand. Anybody can know scriptures, but do they have faith? Nah, man. You see the ones that fell off and the ones that's camp hopping like a hoe out there, they don't believe in the scriptures.
Right.
They don't believe in that, man.
Right.
It's just something to them to be a part of something. But they can't follow order. Guess what? They fall out, man. Okay? Shows that they never had any faith.
Right.
All right?
This is Isaiah chapter 33 verse 6. It says, "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times."
Should be to stability, stable, keeping us stable of what times? These times, the evil times, the evil days, man. Especially for that day that's going to come forth. Jacob's trouble. All right? This is going to keep us stable. But you see the 2/3 of our own people, they're not stable at all, man. They bugged out. They got hypnotized by the witchcraft of the media.
Right.
You got Jake fighting over each other for a roll of tissue, man.
Yep.
And a brother, he went to the supermarket, right? Brother Mike Yala, and there was like the last water, and he took it. And the dude looked at him, a nigga looked at him with an evil eye, man. You know, it's like he wanted to kill him for that water, man. But Mike Yala, he took it anyway. He didn't care, you know, because he has that faith that the Lord's with him.
Right.
All right. So our people's jacked up, man. They're not ready for that time to come, man. All right. Only the elect, Lord willing, word up, hopefully elect that will be ready for that time. Okay.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It says, "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and the strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure."
That's right. The strength of salvation and the fear of the Lord is his treasure, because the number one discipline is to fear the Lord first, man.
That's right.
That's why we call disciple means what? To be disciplined, to be stable upon what? Knowledge. Give me Luke, the 6th chapter. Let's start at 48. Okay? Because we're like a rock. We're like a rock, man. Immovable stone, man. Because we are convinced. We believe everything what that says in this word, man. Okay, so no other philosophy is going to shake us, man.
That's right.
That's why it says put on the whole armor. Meaning what? You're going to fight for who? For the Lord. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
Why? Because you believe through faith in these words of prophecy, man. You believe every word that's in this book. All right, go ahead.
This is Luke 6:48. "He is like a man which built." Well, you want me to start up a little bit?
Yeah, start up a little bit, yeah.
All right, this is Luke 6:47. It says, "Whosoever cometh to me and heareth my sayings and doeth them, I will show you to whom he is like. He is like a man which built an house and dig deep and laid the foundation on a rock."
That's right. Who's the cornerstone? Who's our rock? Yahweh Shai, man.
That's right.
Because we put our trust in Yahweh Bashim Shai. If it wasn't for Yahweh Bashim Shai using the apostles and the elders, man, that's teaching his word, guess what? What if they weren't there? What happened? We would not be in his word. Okay, we wouldn't be here. That's why the Most High always send shepherds out there to what? To shepherd the sheep, man. To gather the flock. All right?
That's right.
That's why we give all praises and glory to Yahweh Bashim Shai for all this, man.
That's right.
For this truth. Because we could have been like them bugged out niggas out there, man. We could have been them bugged out niggas who try and get a NBA career or a rap career or something in business. You know what I mean? Okay? What?
All right, this it says he is like a man which built an house and dig deep and laid the foundation on a rock, and when the flood arose, the stream beat vehemently.
Yeah, vehemently.
Vehemently upon that house. It's like his tongue twisted.
That's right.
It says, and could not shake it, for it was founded upon a rock.
And why could it not be shaken? Because it dug deep. If you go to the book of Matthew, I think it's 13, it tells you about we are firm deep rooted in this knowledge, man.
Yeah.
So we can't be shaken, or no storm can shake this house, and it won't be moved. Why? Because we're like a rock, an immovable stone that's the foundation is deep in this knowledge, this truth, the way it's supposed to be taught. Okay? No other philosophy is gonna shake us out of this, man. All right? We believe in every saying of this word, man. Okay? We understand some of us gonna be beheaded for this word. We know that.
That's right.
We know this already, man.
That's right.
Why? Because Yahweh Shah gave us the playbook. All right? Go ahead.
Yep. And it says, and it immediately fell, and the ruin of that house was great.
Oh, I think you skipped over.
Oh, slack.
Go ahead.
It says, oh yeah. I'm sorry. Let me read it from the
It's
top.
all right, brother.
It's,
Take your time, bro.
Luke 6:48. It says, he is like a man which built an house and dig deep and laid the foundation on a rock. And when the flood arose, the stream beat vehemently upon that house and could not shake it, for it was founded upon a rock.
Yeah. Because our base and our faith, we're faith-based Israelites, all right? And our faith and the belief of this word is all through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
Because he's our foundation, man.
That's right.
Okay? Because you cannot go strictly to the Lord, to the Yahweh. You had to go through Yahweh Shai first, man.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
All right, go ahead.
It says, but he that heareth and doeth not is like a man that without a foundation built an house upon the earth.
There you go. They hear it, right? They hear it, but they not deep. They didn't dig deep within this knowledge, man.
Right.
They don't really believe. They don't have any faith. And guess what happens? You start leaning to your own understanding, and guess what happens? You fall. That's why it says many be called, but few be chosen. But the ones who put on the whole armor is the one that's deep rooted. How they deep rooted? Because they believe in every word of this book. That's faith right there.
That's right.
Okay? Go
That's
ahead.
right. It says, but he that heareth and doeth not is like a man that without a foundation built an house upon the earth, against which the stream did beat vehemently, and immediately it fell, and the ruin of that house was great.
There you go. And immediately it fell, and the ruin of that house is great, man.
Yep.
Everybody knows about it.
That's right.
Okay? Why? Because them brothers who fell off this word don't have any faith.
Yep.
They weren't deeply rooted in this word. They weren't convinced. They didn't believe, man. That's just what it comes down to. They did not believe. They said, no, you can't tell me that, bro. You gotta be merciful to that brother. Well, you had an open place of repentance. You had time. Okay? But if you keep shoving your hand, nodding your hand off to the Lord, because it's ultimately the Lord that's speaking.
Right.
It's not us.
Right.
Right now, the Lord is speaking on this video right now. It's not us.
That's right.
Okay? It's not us. We give all credit and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. He the one who got us doing this lesson right now.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
Back to Ephesians. Yeah.
It's back in Ephesians 6:13. It says, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand.
Yeah, we haven't done all to stand. We put our best foot forward.
Yep.
Okay? And that evil day is talking about Jacob's trouble, man. The so-called white man want to kill you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man.
That's right.
All right? He want to put a chip on. He want to enslave you forever, man.
Yep.
That's what he wants to do, man. You got other dudes out there on YouTube saying we got to come together. We got to do something about it. No, there's nothing to do about it. Prophecy is going to fulfill, man.
Yep.
See, them dudes had the spirit of the zealots, man. What happened? 400 men got killed under the Romans, man. Because y'all try to come together and fight against this government. It's not going to work, man. The only one person going to take down this government, this beast system, is Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? We just here sending a message, man. And Lord willing, we're those men that's going to be doing the groundwork and destroying this whole system, man. Go ahead.
It says, this is Ephesians 6:14. It says, stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness.
There you go, having your belt tightened up, your girdle tightened up and ready, man, for that battle, man.
That's
okay?
right.
Because our apostles and the elders prepared us through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai in Ezekiel 13. They prepared us for that day of battle, man. Okay? All right?
Yep.
And that's what we doing. We trying to teach our people and get them prepared for that day of battle. Jacob's trouble, man.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
And your feet shoed with the preparation of the gospel of peace.
Mm-hmm.
Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked.
We shall quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. Why? Because we have that shield of faith, man. Faith.
Yep.
Faith. That's what it comes down to, man.
Yeah.
It's all about faith, man.
Mm-hmm.
You may know all this word, you may know all the precepts. The key thing, do you have faith? Do you believe?
That's right.
Okay?
Yep. Just like when Yahushua healed that the woman that touched his garment, he told her, your faith had made you whole. You know, because the reason why like when Yahushua would heal, he would do a miracle, he would heal one of the lame, is because they believed. They believed on his name. They believed that he was the Messiah. So they faith. That's why he said your faith had made you whole.
That's right.
You believing in me, you are healed.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So that it all boils, in a nutshell, what I'm saying, it all comes down to faith, which is your belief.
That's right. That's right.
It says, this is Ephesians 6:17. It says, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of the Most High.
There you go. That's on one.
Yep.
Yeah, with the helmet of salvation. See, if you look at through the scriptures, the words compared to a armored knight, right? Because we're soldiers. Give me 2 Timothy 2:3, because the Most High chose us to be a soldier of the Lord, man. Okay, and Lord willing, we're those first fruits, man.
Yep.
All right. Okay, so all what you see in that whole scripture, you see a man with full of armor,
Yep.
and to have all that armor, you have to have faith, man.
Yep.
And that armor represents this word. Okay, the word is trying to compare the word to a knight. How they say in the word, a shining knight, shining knight of armor.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep. It's spiritual warfare.
spiritual warfare. That's right.
Yep. This is 2 Timothy 2:3. It says, therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua.
Endure hardness as a good soldier. So endure what? The hardness of what? Your trials and tribulations of your life, of your household, your job, and for what's to come, man. You got the famine is on its way here, man.
Yep.
Okay? You gonna have race war is on its way over here.
Mm-hmm.
All right? You gonna have the police and the National Guard knocking people's doors down and trying to throw Israelites into the concentration camps, man.
Yeah.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So we gotta endure hardness as a what? Go ahead.
It says, thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua.
Mm-hmm.
No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life.
Yeah, we're not trying to get entangled of what's going on in this life, man. We're put it like this, man. Ain't gonna be there ain't no distractions when it comes to this word. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta stay completely focused, man.
Yep.
No weaknesses, man. No weakness, like the brother said. No weaknesses, man.
Yep.
You know, no weaknesses at all, man. We're not gonna pay attention to the affairs we have in our lives like that, man, because
Right.
we know this is the truth right here, man.
That's right.
All that shit in our life, that's small, man.
Right.
That could be easily dealt with, man, by going with the spirit, man.
Yeah.
Being circumspect.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we don't care about the NBA, the NFL. We don't care about the stimulus and all that shit. Yeah, most have to have some change
Right.
in order to what? To use it for something.
Right.
To take care of the body.
Yep.
You know, any brothers that's struggling, that's there to help.
Yep.
Okay.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Yep. It says, I'm gonna read from the top again. This is 2 Timothy 2:3. It says, thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life,
That's right.
that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier.
That he may plead that he has chosen him. Shit, like it says, at the end of the day, the Lord has to choose you
Yep.
to be the soldier for that fight, man.
That's right.
Okay? That he what pleases him, man. How we please the Lord? How you love the Lord? By following the law, statute, commandments to the best of your ability. All right? but believe in the Lord 100% of what He's saying here, and taking care of your brothers, man. Loving your brothers, man. Okay, and this law only applies to Israelites. Okay, because the law was given to Israelites. All right, and y'all cannot debate that.
That's right.
All right, that should be it on that. You got any precepts?
No, you want me to finish off in Ephesians?
No, that was it. That was it, man.
Okay.
If you got any last words, you can say. We can close it off.
Yeah, like the brother was saying, pretty much this whole video is basically going into faith, because that's the time, all our faith, all every brother that's in this truth, that believe on Yahweh Shem Shai, our faith is about to be tested.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, on another level, like the brother said, like the little different things we went through in this truth, like little situations, like in our daily life, that's minor compared to what we getting ready to face. That's not even gonna be a thought anymore.
That's right.
Because now brothers, a lot of brothers not even working no more. You know what I'm saying? And and over here in the state of California, we not even able to hold camp no more. You know what I'm saying? So we not even, we're not physically able to see all the brothers no more. So now you gotta gear your mind to that point. Like, damn, you ain't gonna be with brothers. You know what I'm saying, brothers? Because we already separated to a degree from the rest of the camp. But the point is, we getting into the times where this is the time to build your faith up. Even more so than ever. Because now it ain't no going back.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You put your hand to the plow. You gotta have that confidence. From that point when you came into the truth and you believe on the name of Yahweh Shem Shai, you gotta have that till that time comes. They might kick in the door, they might drag you to a concentration camp, or wherever the case may be. You gotta hold fast that faith.
That's right. That's right. That's why it says a soldier. And soldier means solo. Because at the end of the day, you by yourself, man. It's between you and the Lord, man, right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's how it's gonna be, man. Your faith's gonna be tested. That's first ones that goes for me and all the other brothers, man. Okay? So your brothers stay up, man. I know times is rough, but it's gonna get even more rougher. So, keep that armor nice and shiny, man. Don't let it get dented. Don't let it show any schisms, man.
That's right.
Okay? Because what happens when you get a schism? You're gonna get pierced, man. You're gonna get pierced and you're gonna get ran through. Okay? So I hope your brothers were edified. I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakadash, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua. Also, I'll give double honors to the Apostle Elder Great Millstone, and peace out for the whole flag Akim. Shalom.
Shalom.